A local Nebraska Air Guard member is retiring. Well, now comes the transition to civilian life. New at 5, Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Taylor Trujillo tells us more about Nebraska's own.
Rod, Chief Master Sergeant Tyrone Bingham has served the Nebraska people for a large chunk of his military career. And the biggest challenge every retiree faces, the transition into civilian life. Chief Master Sergeant Tyrone Bingham began his service with the Air Force in 1995 in Nashville, Tennessee, and made his way here into the Air Guard in 2005, where he is now completing his 24 years in total.
What attracted me about the Nebraska Air National Guard and Army National Guard was the stellar reputation that the state has always had with its performance.
He served 2 separate deployments in 2008. One in Qatar and one in Afghanistan. But the transition from a disciplined and structured military civilian to a more relaxed civilian life is a struggle he is learning to face.
This transition program helps us to interview, it helps us to do resumes, it helps us to transition, it helps us to dress for success.
Staff Sergeant Ruiz's job is to help retirees transition smoothly and says the trick to retiring is to make sure they stay active.
A lot of people, once they retire or they leave the service, they're at a greater risk for things like obesity, heart attacks, stuff like that. They start to kind of relax a little bit more. And so we try to remind them that it's actually good to maintain the discipline and that hard work ethic that they learned.
So aside from teaching part-time at Wesleyan University and pursuing a PhD, he expects to take up a traveling hobby with his dog.
Planned will be to either Montana or Wyoming, and maybe Yellowstone National Park, spend some time out there and enjoy nature, watch the animals because I'm an animal lover.
And once the retirees reach age 60, they can receive their benefits. Chief Bingham feels complete in this aspect of life and is ready to serve in the next stage. For those who are retired from 20 or more years of service and have questions about themselves or their spouse's benefits, you can call the National Guard office. We have that number on our website. That's
right. All they have to do is click on your story. And we do thank him for his service over the many years. Thank you, Taylor.